Practical techniques in mental healings. An engineer has a technique and a process for building a bridge or an engine. Like the engineer, your mind also has a technique for governing, controlling, and directing your life. You must realize that methods and techniques are primary. In building the Golden Gate Bridge, the chief engineer understood mathematical principles, stresses, and strains. Secondly, he had a picture of the ideal bridge across the bay. The third step was his application of tried and proven methods by which the principles were implemented until the bridge took form and we drive on it. There also are techniques and methods by which your prayers are answered. If your prayer is answered, there is a way in which it is answered, and this is a scientific way. Nothing happens by chance. This is a world of law and order. In this chapter, you will find practical techniques for the unfolding and nurture of your spiritual life. Your prayers must not remain up in the air like a balloon. They must go somewhere and accomplish something in your life. When we come to analyze prayer, we discover there are many different approaches and methods. We're not diving into those formal prayers used in religious services today. They definitely have their own special spot in group worship, right? We are immediately concerned with the methods of personal prayer as it is applied in your daily life and as it is used to help others. Prayer is the formulation of an idea concerning something we wish to accomplish. Prayer is the soul's sincere desire. Your desire is your prayer. It comes out of your deepest needs, and it reveals the things you desire in life. Blessed are they that hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. That is really prayer, life's hunger and thirst for peace, harmony, health, joy, and all the other blessings of life. The passing over technique is all about getting your subconscious to pick up on what your conscious mind desire. Simple, right? This passing over is best accomplished in the reverie-like state. Know that in your deeper mind are infinite intelligence and infinite power. Just calmly think over what you desire. See it coming into fuller fruition from this moment forward. Be like the little girl who had a very bad cough and a sore throat. She declared firmly and repeatedly, "It is passing away now. It is passing away now. It passed away in about an hour." Kids bounce back from things so much easier, right? It's all because they trust what you say and believe it's true. As adults, we carry memories that can either weigh us down or lift us up, shaped by all our life experiences. Keep it super simple and genuine. Your subconscious will totally embrace your plan, just like building a cozy new home for your family. You definitely want to keep an eye on your home's blueprint, making sure the builders stick to it, right? You would watch the material and select only the best wood, steel, in fact, the best of everything. What about your mental home and your mental blueprint for happiness and abundance? All your experiences and everything that enters into your life depend upon the nature of the mental building blocks which you use in the construction of your mental home. If your mind is filled with fear, worry, and doubt, guess what? That's exactly what you'll attract into your life: more stress, anxiety, and limits. It's all about the vibes you're putting out there, right? The most fundamental and the most far-reaching activity in life is that which you build into your mentality every waking hour. Your word is silent and invisible. Nevertheless, it is real. You're always creating your mental space, and your thoughts shape it. Hour by hour, moment by moment, you can build radiant health, success, and happiness by the thoughts you think, the ideas which you harbor, the beliefs that you accept, and the scenes that you rehearse in the hidden studio of your mind. This stately mansion, upon the construction of which you are perpetually engaged, is your personality, your identity in this plane, your whole life story on this earth. Get a new blueprint. Build silently by realizing peace, harmony, joy, and goodwill in the present moment. What you can accomplish is infinite. Think about these things, own them, and your mind will start making them real. You'll know them by what they create. True prayer is both a science and an art, blending knowledge and creativity. Let us think of the science and art of true prayer as it deals with the fundamental principles of life and the techniques and processes by which they can be demonstrated in your life, as well as in the life of every human being when he applies them faithfully. The art is your technique or process, and the science behind it is the definite response of creative mind to your mental picture or thought. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and thou shalt find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Matthew 7:7. Here you are told, you shall receive that for which you ask. It shall be opened to you when you knock, and you shall find that for which you are searching. Watch out. When you ask for something, be ready for the answer to come your way. Pay attention to the signs around you. People will react in certain ways, and even movies can drop hints. Just stay alert, it's on its way. This teaching implies the definiteness of mental and spiritual laws. There is always a direct response from the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind to your conscious thinking. If you ask for bread, you will not receive a stone. Believe you can receive, and your thoughts will shape reality. Now, some say you can't really move forward without having some kind of image in your mind, right? That's a myth. If you're like me, you might just feel it instead of picturing it. And honestly, that works just as well. Your prayer needs to be a clear image in your mind before your subconscious can work its magic and turn it into something real. Or again, feel it and sense it as yours, just like I do. And if you're not a believer in a higher power, don't get stuck on the word prayer. It's positive messages and intentions. That's simple. You must reach a point of acceptance in your mind, an unqualified and undisputed state of agreement. Picture this as you think about your goals. Let that feeling of joy and peace wash over you, knowing you'll achieve what you desire. True prayer is all about knowing and trusting that your conscious thoughts will get a clear response from your subconscious. It's a powerful connection, right? Which is one with boundless wisdom and infinite power. Start using it. By following this procedure, your prayers will be answered, or your intentions will be answered. The visualization technique is the easiest and most obvious way to formulate an idea is to visualize it, to see it in your mind's eye as vividly as if it were alive. You can see what's out there with your eyes, but what you imagine in your mind already exists in the unseen parts of your thoughts. Any picture which you have in your mind is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. What you form in your imagination is as real as any part of your body. The idea and the thought are real and will one day appear in your objective world if you are faithful to your mental image. This process of thinking forms impressions in your mind. These impressions in turn become manifested as facts and experiences in your life. The builder visualizes the type of building he wants. He sees it as he desires it to be completed. His ideas shape the building's design, a stunning skyscraper or a plain low-rise. Beautiful or not, it all starts there. His mental imagery is projected as it is drawn on paper. The contractor and his crew gather what they need, and soon the building is up, matching the architect's vision perfectly. Before my first library presentation, I used the sensing and feeling technique to get ready for speaking on stage. I calm my racing thoughts to share my true feelings with my subconscious. Then, I pictured the entire library and the seats filled with men and women, and each one of them inspired by the infinite healing presence within each one of them. I see them as radiant, happy and free, excited to be there. I picture it in my sensory perception in my case, holding on to that image while I sense people saying, "I feel healed," and "I feel amazing." It's such a powerful thought, right? I've had an instantaneous healing. I'm transformed. I keep this up for about 10 minutes or more, knowing and feeling that each person's mind and body are saturated with love, wholeness, beauty, and perfection. My awareness grows to the point where in my mind I can actually hear the voices of the multitude proclaiming their health and happiness. Then I release the whole picture and go onto the platform. Now watch the next video, Chapter 6A, to continue this amazing journey towards your personal dreams. Cheers, see you in a bit.